okay, some initiatives over here, and my objective over here is not really to promote what I am doing now, but to actually tell you that when you are thinking of an initiative, it can be a very simple initiative, but ensure it's unique. If it is unique, then it will not be easy to replicate, and it will be something in which you will feel completely bonded with. So there's the first one, which is Art for a Cause. This was more for the art. So to promote the art, there were thousands of people who are into the art background doing beautiful art, excellent art actually. When we see it, it's also very, very refreshing to the mind to see such levels of skills. But the way it was made unique was that every art sold, a percentage of it goes for the cause. Now, what had initiated this particular initiative was the time when Greta Thunberg was made us people realize that we people have left nothing for their generation because we have done so much harm to the society. So the again there was that sensitive part which came back, that there should be some way of giving back. We are in a part of the career where I've spent 20 years in this industry, in the IT industry, but I felt this is the time to give back, being sensitive and taking up initiatives. The second initiative, Your Career Journeys, this actually came into existence in the month of March. I crystally remember end February, March, when we realized somewhat the impact of COVID. There were many people on LinkedIn who started connecting with me. They were terrified. They were from very good universities. They had done very good courses, but they didn't know how to go ahead in their career. And they were approaching for advice. That is where I felt that, okay, there are thousands of people who are into the consultancy giving advices, but we need also a platform where we actually share that, look, your seniors have also at some time, say during the Great Recession or for some personal problems of theirs, gone through some tumultuous time. They have gone through times where they have not landed a job on time, or they had to drop off from their studies because of something, or they had to discontinue their career even after being in one of the top MNCs, and they again rebuilt their career. So that was very important. And so Your Career Journeys was an initiative where we started sharing very inspiring stories, but of the not so famous, because there was True Story, yourstory.in, etc., who were covering stories of the famous people, but you had to become unique. So my idea was that I want to share the people of stories of successful people who are not much known by the media, who are common people like you and me, but who have a journey which is equally inspiring and who have problems with which you can correlate with. The third one is a very interesting one. That is carry-on.bike. So as the name suggests, so .bike actually is cycles. In Europe, they actually refer to cycles as bikes. So the objective over here with carry-on.bike was, I saw that the government policies were changing. The society was thinking of actually avoiding public transport and instead moving towards taking up cycling for going to commuting to places. Very common. In India, in all places, this may not apply, but frankly, for the farmers and people into local business, this is possible. Going or commuting using cycle, or students who are within a campus or within short distance from the campus. So that is when I thought that if there are more and more people who would take up cycling, then we need a platform where we want to bring the cycling community together, where we can give tips and tricks. And there are different types of cycling people. So there are professionals, there are semi-professionals, and then there are commuters, people like me and you, who would go for their day-to-day life, going to school, going to office, going to the shop, with a cycle. They will need things like buying the right buying mechanism, having the right renting if they want, because there are electric bikes, in today's world, and that is not very easy to buy for everyone. So you may want to rent it because it's easier to commute. It's less stressful, if I can say. You need lesser energy. And thirdly, you are, of course, wanting to repair. So, there will be more breakdowns of cycles, which means you will need. And that is where my technology proficiency in terms of artificial intelligence came into effect, where I thought I will make a platform over here where there would be an AI aspect to it. So if there are bike routes, whether there are the kind of dresses, so I will see the profile of the user, and based on the profile of the user, whether he's an expert, if he's an expert and wants to actually go for biking in the weekend, I actually give him an opportunity to only look at mountain bikes, or look at only the apparel related to mountain biking. So that was the basic objective, and I'll keep it short because my objective over here through these three examples, which I can explain better because I ideated them, is think of initiatives which are unique, and then you will not feel disturbed by anyone else copying something of yours or doing something similar like yours.